Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to Mars. My name's Feldon, and this is a Supplying Mars challenge. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Supplying Mars challenge. I have a feeling this is episode 20 that we're on now, and as you can see we are just dropping off some manure into the BGAs. We have shuffled over into June after the last time, and you probably saw we did a little bit of fertilizing on one of the grass field dome things that we've got. I think it was that one over there was the one that we did, but yeah, we got that all the domes finished being mowed and fertilized and everything, so that is good. And I keep pressing the button that brings up the map. I probably need to reorganize my controls. But yeah, so today is harvest day. Now, we got, in the last episode, what was it we did? Oh, we got the cows and everything sorted out, so that's good. We've just been shuffling a few odds and ends around with the BGAs here, so that should be good. And I want to go forwards now, please, yes. So we are going to be heading over to our lovely sorghum field, which should be... This one's sugar. Yeah, this is sugar cane, and this is sugar beets. And is it this one on the end that's the sugar cane? I think it is. Oh, not sugar cane. Sorghum. Yeah, I think it's this one up here. That looks about right. Yeah, let's just double check on the map. Yes, the sorghum. So sorghum is ready to harvest, and also our poppy field down there is ready to harvest as well. So what we are going to do is hop into, in fact I'm going to turn this off first, and then we are going to hop into our fantastic Colossus harvester, which some of you may remember from a few episodes ago. Mr. P Gaming's Lifehouse came running around and slapped some logos on it for us. Oh yes. Let's get this opened and head on up to the field. Alright then, well, one tiny issue we are going to have is possibly getting the header around into the field, but I think we can just about squeeze by there and not take off any of the corn. Lovely. And we need to unfold it, of course. I always forget to do that. And, well, come on. Finish unfolding. There we go. Now we can... oh yeah, we are harvesting. Crikey, you cannot tell on this what has and what has not been harvested. That is... I mean, you can tell if you can catch it at the right angle, but this one is not obvious. Do we need to have lights on, maybe? No, that really doesn't help either, does it? There you go. Well, at least we are harvesting it at a pretty good speed. Now this stuff is just going straight into our sugar mill to be turned into syrups to be sold at some point, probably next year. I think that's the general game plan with that. Now you can kind of see it there when we catch it at a bit of an angle, but yeah, we don't. I don't know what I was going to say there. Oh yeah, we don't always catch it at that angle where you can see it. It's a bit of an odd crop sorghum. Although apparently this is the way it is harvested in real life. You do get the just the tops cut off, and those stalks are all left there for cultivators and everything to turn into the ground and whatnot, so that's good. And I'm missing little bits here and there, but we're not going to stress too much about that. What we are going to do is turn the turbo on, get the old nitrous oxide system going. There we go, lovely. Now, since we don't have to worry about straw, we are not too concerned about going fast here, so we should be able to get this field done fairly quickly. And that obviously means that we can get on with repurposing it. Probably we're going to put corn in this one, maybe oats. Haven't quite decided yet, missed another bit there. That's not going to constitute much though. But yeah, we need to consider getting probably some oats and more corn on the go, of course. Still don't know what other crops we are going to do to put in the other silos, but yeah, for now we're doing, I know we've got potatoes. What we're going to try and do is some of those side fields up that way. Those, oh, I've missed a dirty great big line there. Yeah, we're going to do those fields up there with the probably keep the potatoes and the sugar cane and stuff in those ones. The main reason for that being they don't have the lights in the middle of them, so it makes it so much easier with the harvester, because that was one problem I did run into doing this field with potatoes. Every time we come around those lights, it was a big pain trying to get it all sorted. So we'll just keep these ones as sort of general cereal crops, because it's much easier to work around it with this fantastic harvester. Yep, so I shall get this done fairly quick, I think, and then we'll get one of the what's-it things. We are chopping it. Yeah, get the case autonomous tractors over here, doing a bit of resurfacing work, I guess you could call it. We'll get them going, and yeah, and then carry on down to the poppies, because they will be next. Oh, missed a bit again. What I'm going to do is just whiz back and grab that, if I can find it. There it is. There we go. Well, I either chopped it up or drove over it, one of the two. Yeah, not quite used to harvesters going this fast, but hey, it's going to get the job done a bit quicker, which is fine with me. So yeah, we shall carry on with this, and we'll get the other tractors over, and we'll come back probably once this is finished and we are dumping it off into the thing and getting ready to start again on the old poppies down the bottom there. So yeah, I shall see you all in a little bit. Alrighty, here we are over at the sugar mill, and as you can see, we only got 58,000 litres out of that, so we didn't bother offloading it into the truck. We are going to try, there we go, and offload it into this thing here. So if I jump to the productions menu, we should see, where are you? Here we are. Sorghum is going in and is being turned into syrup. Fantastic. Now we should have more than enough straw in there, I would think. So we shall happily let that go and chug away. Now, something else we are keeping our eye on too is the price of, if I can find it down here, where are you? There we are, solid fertilizer. It's, crikey, it's up quite high, 4985. Okay, we are going to really keep our eye on that. If that goes up or down, at one point we may well be getting a tractor out to deal with that, because we've got quite a bit of solid fertilizer all fixed up and ready to go. Since we're here, we could... No, let's go start down the end. I was going to say we could start up this end, but we're sort of right in the middle of it, so we shall hopefully be able to get our massive harvester down this way. You know, I got rid of the header trailer, thinking everything would be fine because it would go into that garage just fine, and then I forgot all these little tight areas with the buildings. But yes, you can see here our poppy field is no longer vibrant and red. It is dried up and ready to be harvested for the lovely poppy seeds. So yeah, we shall chug along with this. Oh, actually, before we get started, let's double check the map. Yeah, we've got a helper there going through in the case autonomous, ploughing up that field for us, which is perfect. And I meant to show you this, which is something we are going to purchase in the sales menu today, in June or whatever month this is. This thing came up, the Bergman RRW 500 Sugar Beet Cutter, from the Sugar Beet Cutter pack, mod pack thing. Now basically what this is, it's one of the auger wagons, the standard in-game auger wagons that's been converted to take sugar beet and dispense it as cut sugar beet. So what we are going to do is just have a little look at the tyres. I think ironically Trelleborg are the ones we are going to get, and the only other option we have is to change the license plate. Supply Mars, there we go. We're going to call it that, and that should pop up on the back there. Lovely. I don't think we had one set to the front, or we didn't have a front one. But yeah, so I was planning on getting one of these later on, and was just looking in the shop menu on the way through, and saw that, and I figured I'd grab that because that's quite cheap. Yeah, that's like 50% off, something like that. I was expecting to spend 100 odd grand on it. If I zip over here, yeah, the old sugar beet cutter pack. Then which one was it we got? Missed it. RW. Come on, where are you? Ah, yes, this one. No, not that one. This one. Crikey, there's a lot more there than I realised. Interesting. That's actually got an even bigger capacity. We could have got that one. And that's got tracks on it. But yeah, no, we didn't want to overdo it and get anything unnecessary. But yeah, so that's the one we got. Usually 137 grand, we got it for 50 odd. I'm not going to complain about that. So yeah, we shall be using that next time for the sugar beet. Okay, now we're harvesting. We are harvesting poppies. Smashing. Now, this again is not going to take us too long. What we'll probably do with this field is get it fertilized first, then plough it up, because we're going to wait for that field there of wheat. We're going to wait for that to grow before we reseed this, because we're just going to make it that sort of disposable cornfield, so we can get some more silage on the go. But speaking of silage, I should check that at some point too. And in fact, we're at the end of a row, so why not now? Oh, and we can check on the price of... Okay, that's not gone anywhere, so yeah, keep an eye on that. But silage, yeah, we had... oh, that's manure, that's topped out again. Yeah, manure is processing nicely. Where did we... Have I gone past it? I've probably gone past it, haven't I? Ah yes, there it is. Yeah, we're up to 162,000 litres of silage now, so that is good. And yeah, you can see there we've got 124,000 litres of hay. That is going to last us quite a while, I think, so we're not too concerned about that. I think probably every other cut of grass now will put some into the hay, but perhaps when they birth out some new ones and increase our numbers, we may have to consider putting more hay in. I'm not sure if it actually changes the amount that we can put in or not though. I have a feeling with FS22 they changed it so you have the maximum capacity, and that's it. It doesn't base how much food you put in off the number of animals you have in the pen anymore. You'd think I would know this after the game being out for coming up on a year now, but yeah, apparently not. But speaking of that, in about what is it, a week's time now? Just under a week, we'll be having the release of the Platinum DLC / expansion, which will be very, very exciting. There's a lot of new and interesting changes coming with that. And obviously the big new map, Silver Run Forest. I think it's Silver Run Forest. Silver Run, something like that. But yeah, that is going to be a very interesting map. We'll probably start something on there, as most other content creators out there will, because it is the big new thing, and it's supposed to be a pretty cool map, all things considered. But I have a feeling a lot of people will be going heavily into the forestry side of it, and like the big, large-scale forestry side, because that is kind of the sort of direction that the expansion is going. There is a lot of new forestry equipment and forestry mechanics, game mechanics, and other stuff that's been added, which is not a bad thing. It's certainly not a bad thing at all. Tree farming. It's not something I'm massively into, the large-scale forestry, but we might do a little small-scale forestry on there. I've been thinking of a potential challenge myself of late. Details are still pending, but that Silver Run Forest map might be a good one. We shall have to see. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue harvesting this at breakneck speeds, and hopefully we shall get a nice amount of this. And I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next. We might plough this out with the little tractor, just for a bit of fun. Let's just go a circle. I'm not going to do another bottom part of the headland there. I mean, this is with the turbo boost on, the fast farming, thin Mars atmosphere, all that fancy stuff. Less friction in the air, so we can go a bit faster. Okay, yeah, 20 miles an hour harvesting might be a bit extreme, but hey, it's working. And surprisingly, off this small field setup, I guess, yeah, it's only 2 fields instead of 3, we're actually doing quite well. And I have a feeling we're going to end up with not only more poppies than we did in sorghum, but we are even going to have our very own row of shame. We shall see after we go back up. Now, I'm not entirely sure on the official statistics for what qualifies as a row of shame, but my sort of basic understanding of it, and maybe Mr. P can confirm and or deny this. Yeah, it looks like we are going to have it. A row of shame, I think, constitutes a section of harvesting left in a field that is about 50% or less the total width of your header. And this here looks like a cracking example of a row of shame. So we'll get to the end here, flip it around, and have a good look. But yeah, that is clearly less than 50% of the width of this header. So that is officially a row of shame. Good stuff, yes. So yeah, now this we are, I think, going to put in the lorry, get that over here, get that filled up, because I don't think we're going to sell it right away. Although, I mean, we could, just for the sake of getting it out of the way. We don't need the money at the minute, so we don't necessarily need to wait for it to do its thing. So let's turn that off. And let's have a quick look at the prices. Now, solid fertilizer. Okay, I think we're going to have a break and sell that solid fertilizer. in a minute too. And, well, I've gone right past them, haven't I? No, I haven't. Have I? No. Yes, maybe? I did. All that faffing around and they were well up here, and you're probably all screaming at the computer there, or the monitor screens, or whatever you're watching on. Yeah, so we're in June at the minute. It's going to get worse, then it's going to get better. We'll get 3,700 if we take it to the all sell everything container, which ironically is just up here. Okay, so we are doing everything completely backwards today. How fun is that? Yeah, so that should be up here, and we should be able to squeeze up here too. So now, yeah, it's only 37,000 per 3,700 per thousand, not what do you call it? Not the full 41. I think was the big price. Let's double check. Yeah, 3707 as opposed to 4122 or more potentially. But you know, I think we'll be okay with that. I'm not gonna stress it, because I mean we're on almost 3.5 million. So I think we are doing pretty well for the old cash money. There we go. Let's see exactly what we get for this. 66,000 litres. 37 times 66. That is quite a lot. Looking at what, 180? Probably about 200 grand, give or take. We've passed 100 grand. I think we've just passed 200 grand. 250? Ah, 245,000. Well, that's not bad. I'm not going to sniff at that result at all. Okay, well, that's it done. We should probably service this. In fact, what I might do is get a toolbox or something installed out here, so we can service things in this area as well. Because this is not going to fit back into the old crikey. Stuck on the door. Fold the harvester, felled in, you muppet. There we go. Now it will fit through the door. Yeah, if I put something out here that we can turn it off, yeah, that we can service things with, that will probably be a good plan. So what are we going to do now? Oh yes, I'm going to get a tractor, and we are going to sell some fertilizer. Oh yeah, that thing's doing quite nicely there. Lovely job. Now we are going to take this one. Okay, this Case Autonomous is currently it's been out here picking up lettuce, because there is a fair amount of lettuce spawning, and this one's got a bit of what's in it at the minute, strawberries sat outside that one. But yeah, so we are going to leave that there and head just around the corner to our seed making factory, which is just over here, I think. It's right on the top. Have a look out of its first person camera, because you know this is totally a drone vehicle and I'm working it remotely. We had a manure cart out here. I wonder what that was. Oh, that was for the fertilizer. Yes. Let's connect to that, and there's a little bit left it can offload in there. That's fine. So you'll probably get that sorted out and reloaded at some point and get some more fertilizer on the go. That is something we can do off camera though. But the big thing is this here trailer, which is already quite full with fertilizer by the look of it. 41,000 litres, and I think we've got another 19,000 litres in there. So while that's filling, let's see where we are going with this. Now this lovely stuff is right down there. 49.85 at the sell everything container. Well, that's the same place we just were with the harvester, so that's not bad. But yes, very exciting. So we should end up roughly on 60,000, give or take. I'm hoping anyway. 60. There we go. 61,000. Well, today's going to be quite a profitable day, isn't it? But that's actually a good thing, because we will need to purchase something. The next time, next episode, I think we'll be doing sugarcane. And where is it? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, we'll be doing sugarcane probably next time, maybe even sugar beet. Let's have a quick look at the map, see which one's coming up for. Yeah, sugar beet will be the next one, followed swiftly by sugar cane. Oh, and wheat, in fact. Wheat and sugar cane. Yeah, so that will be interesting. But yeah, we are going to get a new piece of tech to harvest that sugar beet with. Now, I'm going to have to turn around and back it up. And we are going to sell this. Hopefully. There we go. Oh dear, yeah, we're going to get quite a bit for this. That's almost 5 grand per 1,000. Yes. 300,000 of our delicious monetary units. Fantastic. So we are just shy of 4 million. I'd imagine when the time rolls over again, we'll get a little bit more. I've no idea where I'm taking this trailer now. I'm not sure what it was we were going to be doing next. Oh yeah, I'll take it back here, grab the old fertilizer, the digestate spreader. In fact, we need to get some slurry out of the things as well. The cow barns, they are getting quite full of slurry. So we may spread that on one of the fields as well. But for now, I'm going to continue on repurposing those fields, getting everything set up with the fertilizer and the ploughing and stuff, and reseed what we can. And there's our fancy new trailer, which we will potentially be using next episode, depending on how many sugar beet we get. So this can be plonked here. Helper. AI helper H is blocked by an object. That doesn't sound good. I bet he's got hung up on the thing. Well, let us rotate the camera back around forwards and have a look at what this silly thing's done. Oh dear. Okay, he did not detect that that was in fact a thing. Okay, so we're going to want next waypoint there. Close that back out. Okay, yep, so we are going to have to get him around this thing. I'm not sure why it didn't set that up as a thing though. Because we usually, it usually sets them up fairly well. Because it's done this one. This one it didn't do. The other one it did do though, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it set that up as... Oh crikey, that's not gone well. Okay, let's lift that up. Spin around. So I'm pretty sure our planter or seeder, whatever we're going to be using, is not a direct drill. Okay, there we go. And back on the thing here. Well, it's probably going to have an issue with the next one, but that is something we can sort out next time. Let's set the old AI back again. And lovely. I might have to reduce the width of that because that is awfully close to the edge of the plough. Yeah. Now let's just see. He is going to get snagged on it, is he not? Yes. but he's made it around that one. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we just need to put in a better circle of dirt around the other. No, he's got stuck again. Okay. Reverse, please. There we go. Yeah, that did not go quite according to plan, did it? But that's okay. Yeah, luckily we were down here watching it for just this eventuality. Okay, back it up again. Make sure we get that last little bit. Lovely. And turn the AI back on, let it do its thing. And yeah, let's hop back into the one we were in, which is this one, I think. Yes. Smashing. Oh, wrong gear. Okay. Well, yeah, let's just stop off here and repair everything quick, because it kind of needs a little bit of TLC. That's not $10 for that, $16 for that, $3,450 for that. But better now than another day when it's more. But yes, I'm going to reverse into oblivion there, and yeah, we're going to carry on with the fertilizing and get these fields flipped over, and see you again next time, I think. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then do please give us a like, and hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And if you'd like to leave a comment, they are always welcomed. And if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I thank you all very much for watching, and I do really hope you've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying doing this challenge, especially when I remember to turn on the boosters. There we go. Fertilizing at warp speed. Lovely. So yeah, on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. And hopefully we'll see you next time as we continue on with the Supplying Mars challenge. Cheerio, everyone.